at this hour of the night.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the Doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh no, what should we do? These are all just regular people. Leave now. You need to get out of here. What? That guy's a Fatui Harbinger! We can't just leave you here! Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru! Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Auch auf die Gefahr hin, mich zu wiederholen. Die 9. Armee muss zurückgenommen werden, sonst wird sie eingekesselt und aufgerieben. Wir müssen sofort...
Die 9. Armee wird nicht zurückgenommen. Sagen Sie, Bosse, er soll kämpfen, wo er steht.
Mein Führer, dann ist die 9. Armee verloren.
Wir werden die im Norden und Osten bis an den äußeren Verteidigungsring vorstoßende Sowjetverbände in einem rücksichtslosen, mit aller Kraft geführten Gewaltschlag zurückwerfen.
Mit welchen Kräften, mein Führer?
Die Gruppe Steiner wird von Norden her angreifen und sich mit der 9. Armee vereinigen.
Die 9. Armee ist nach Norden hin bewegungsunfähig. Die Feindkräfte übersteigen unsere Mannschaften um ein 10-faches.
Wink soll mit der 12. Armee die Sache unterstützen.
Kainari!
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Die Logik der Verrat.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Ich nehme Ihnen das Versprechen ab. Alle erforderlichen Vorkehrungen.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me?
Sie haben nichts Unrechtes getan. Was Sie mit Ihren medizinischen Forschungen erreicht haben, dafür werden Ihnen kommende Generationen dankbar sein. Ich übernehme für alles die volle Verantwortung.
The doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Führer hat die Fassung verloren, wird's wieder fangen.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
Kann den ersetzen keiner. Der Führer. What do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the Academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Ich will verlieren Sie! Sofort! Wenn sich ohne Befehl entfernt hat, ist das Fahnenflucht!
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
Wenn es wirklich stimmt, dass in San Francisco unter den Alliierten Differenzen entstehen und sie werden entstehen.
I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Dann kann eine Wende doch nur eintreten, wenn ich diesem maßlos gewordenen, proletarisch-bolschewistischen Koloss entgegentrete.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
schlage ich hier erfolgreich und halte ich die Hauptstadt.
I can barely believe it myself. If that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
In Berlin sieht es schlimmer aus, als es ist. Die Divisionen müssen auf jede Weise aufgefüllt werden. Zur Not mit Zivilisten.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would, like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe, please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it will be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The Academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long. But in the end, it still caught up to him.
I see. So you noticed something was up at the Academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. In that case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Paris DI?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Es ist die deutsche Schicksalsschlacht. Ich bin das letzte Bollwerk gegen diese Gefahr.
According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces.
die 12. Armee marschiert nach Westen Richtung
Or
Elbe.
perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, you're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought.
Dass diese Kultur aus dem besten Europa verschwemmt. Ich bin das letzte Bollwerk gegen diese Gefahr.
We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Von vor kommt der Beschuss.
They're going to leave by boat?
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu besprechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor. Der Feind operiert jetzt am nördlichen Stadtrand zwischen Frohnau und Pankow. Und im Osten ist der Feind bis zur Linie Lichtenberg-Marsdorf-Karlshorst gelangt. Feindkräfte übersteigen unsere Mannschaften ein 10-fach.
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Ist eine Ursünde.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland. Back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Führer.
Huh?
Dann ist die 9. Armee verloren.
Sir,
Wir werden die im Norden
can't
und
be
Osten
right.
bis an den Ausland
No, I remember it like it was yesterday, but his expressions and tones are now very
mit einer
different.
kraftgeführten Gewaltschlacht zurück.
Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Trampeln jeden Außenseiter als gemeinschaftsfremd tot. Was für die Affen gilt, muss noch in erhöhtem Maße für den Menschen gelten. Den Westmächten ein Kapitulationsangebot gemacht. Der Grafenbeirat.
The doctor is on that
Der
boat.
englische Rundfunk berichtet das.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Wir glauben, sind eine Schauer tatenlos zu, bis diese Judenschweine mich abmurksen. Dies alles ist Teil eines gigantischen Täuschungsmanövers. Das sind ja nur 12 Kilometer bis zum Stadtkern. Ist der Russe schon so nah?
He saw us.
Aber er wird niemals kapitulieren.
Und wir sind seinem Willen verpflichtet.
Dann entblößen wir die Westfront. Es
Is he waving at us?
It's time to say
damit Sie es nur
goodbye.
wissen, wir auch nicht. Ich hab das einmal
Is
mitgemacht. Das
he
reicht.
the only person on the boat?
Mit ihrem eigenen Blut wird sie bezahlt.
Das sind
Where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
Ich glaube.
Sonst haben wir jede Chance verspielt.
Mein fehlernder Befehl. Das ist unerhört.
They
Unerhört.
vanished.
Der Russe steckt 12 Kilometer vom Stadtkern. Und ich erfahre das sozusagen auf Nachfrage.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Ich habe mich klar genug ausgedrückt.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no.
Fahr weiter.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
Wählen sich bereits als Sieger, bis wir ins Sehen greifen. Es wird ein böses Erwachen geben.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!